Hey, it's David Pingree out here at Lake Elsinore Motorsports Park, riding our two latest garage and stock projects today, a Kawasaki 250F and a 450 as well. We've gone ahead and set these things up as though we were going to be at an amateur race, racing both classes. So a lot of similar parts on both of them. You can see they look the same. A lot of good companies helped us out on this. We've got hot cams that put cams in both bikes. Rocket Performance helped us with some head work on this bike as well as some timing. Dunlop was involved. We got Renthal, Works Connection, N-Style did all the graphics for us. We've got a full FMF exhaust system on the 250, just a slip-on on the 450 because we don't need too much more power on that thing. Some wheel sets from Tusk through Rocky Mountain ATV. So a lot of the same companies helping on both bikes. They came out looking really good. Let's go get them on the track and see how they work. We got some time on both bikes, and I think we accomplished what we set out to do. You know, we wanted to have a 250 and 450 that you could hop back and forth between seamlessly if you were racing two classes. We've got the bars, levers set up identically. That's probably the hardest part, is getting everything feeling the same when you're sitting on it. Past that, the 450, we didn't do too much to the engine, trying to keep the horsepower under control a little bit. The Cowie makes a lot of horsepower right out of the box. So we've got the cams and the slip-on exhaust. You could even just go one or the other, to be honest. Maybe just go with a full FMF exhaust or just the cams and leave the stock exhaust. You could do something like that. You don't need all that extra power really, and when you're going back and forth between the two, it actually makes it more difficult to jump off of one and get on the other. So, but our setup is really good. The 450, we focused a lot on suspension, trying to get it just feeling comfortable and working well on the track. There's plenty of horsepower out of the box, so that's not really, shouldn't be a concern. And I think we did that. The guys at Race Tech helped us with sag. You know, we toyed with the forks a little bit, getting the air pressures right. There's so much tuning that can be done, and we got it working well here. But obviously, any track you go to, you could continue to play with that and try to get a better setup. But the bike felt great overall. The 250. We built a little more engine into that, trying to get it to not feel so sluggish when you hop off the 450 and onto that. And I think we did a good job there too. Jay Clark threw the cams, the Rocket Performance engine mods into it, and ignition timing, and it's quick. The thing works really well. And again, we worked with Race Tech and got it working great on the track as far as suspension and everything goes. The Dunlop MX32 tires, they work awesome anywhere. Those are, you know, my tire of choice no matter where I'm riding. So both bikes had the same tire. And a lot of that stuff just felt, you get off one bike onto the other, it felt just like a smaller or bigger version of itself. So that's what we're shooting for. We think they turned out great. Thanks to Rocky Mountain ATV, Jay Clark, all of his sponsors. Thanks to Race Tech for coming out and putting the time in to really help make sure we had these things dialed in. Another cool project. Thanks a lot.